Alright, I'm going to try this out and see how this works. It's still kind of all new to me, so I hope you can bear with me some. I'm going to be working on this here, my Waaaghument, while I talk about a couple things that are in my head to just try to get it all out, I guess you could say. If you haven't seen before, essentially the Waaaghument is this big monument right here. There's 150 or so black orcs. All in all, it's about 400 orcs here, and I have about a couple more up there, and 140 human dwarves and elves, and it's just going to be this crazy battle up here, and then there's going to be another army of orcs on top and bottom that are going to sandwich them in, so the human dwarves and elves are just hopelessly lost. But I guess right now I'm working on just painting orcs, black orcs at the time being. But as for what I'm trying to get out of my head is basically this whole idea that we should be using acting techniques to teach non-actors how to use their mind and emotions better. And it just makes sense to me because we're at the point where we're teaching human actors how to use real emotions in imaginary circumstances. Well, if we're teaching them how to use real emotions in imaginary circumstances, why aren't we teaching everyone else? Because we don't have a set of emotions for acting on the stage and a set of emotions for life. If they're one and the same, then what the hell are we doing, you know? More than that, like the Stanislavski System, it's 7 questions. Who am I? Where am I? What time is it? What do I want? Why do I want it? How do I get it? What's in my way? These are life questions. I mean, it blows my mind how many times I've talked to people and asked them what they want out of life in a conversation. Like, I don't know, I never thought about it. Like, shit, why do you deserve it, man? If you don't know what you want, what are you doing? People don't ask themselves these questions. They don't ask how to get it. They don't ask what's in their way. If you want a promotion, figure it out. What's in your way? How do you get it? You know? It's just the desires in life you want. If you want to build a dream, you got to know the direction. And I'm saying that these masters like Stanislavski, Meisner, Stella Adler, they didn't know what they were doing in this, or they didn't know the far-reaching gravity of what they were doing. They knew what they were doing as masters of the field of acting, but they didn't think of it in the sense of this is basically we're taking the tools that make a human being mentally and emotionally, and we're learning how to manipulate and mold them, develop them, grow them, all kinds of things. And to me, that's like, if we're doing that, why aren't we teaching it like math, science, and history? Why aren't we teaching people how to be better people? I mean, there's all this talk about now people being, emotionally unavailable or mean-spirited, lacking empathy. All of these things are taught in the humanities. If we want to change our people, build a better culture, why don't we teach these things? If we want mathematicians, we teach them math. If we want freaking athletes, we let them play sports. If we want better people, why don't we teach them the tools and techniques that allow them to grow and develop their mind and emotions? That's basically my point. I'll have more videos and I'll talk more about how it affects me personally, because just getting in it real quickly, this goes back to when I was about 4 years old. Ever since I was 4 years old, I've been using these things called suits and bubbles. Suits are basically what would be Stanislavski's magic if. It's a what-if experiment. I'm going to start with suits are characters. Bubbles are what-ifs. Sorry, I got them backwards. But basically, these are the 2 base programs that I have in my mind that I've used that I found out that very much map over acting techniques. I just kind of found it on my own. But anyways, I don't want to take up too much time right now because I got to make sure I can know how to transfer this video or whatnot. But thank you for your time, and I'm going to keep working on this thing, and I hope to do more videos. Thank you.